Somebody asked me how I got so broke. Investing in my dreams. You know, when you're investing in your dreams and you dream big, you're always gonna be broke. You'll have a lot of shit, but I don't have no money for nobody else. That's what you call broke. But that's what it is. Long as I got dreams. But either way, I'm gonna get with y'all. Stay tuned. I'm curious to see how it all rolls out. But you know, if we got
let's go back to the Drake thing. He was trying to buy it?
Yeah, he made an offer, and I don't know if he's going to close, but I think it is interesting what's going on with the Super Bowl shit. And, you know, strategically, for me, I think the best way would be for him to show up to the Super Bowl with a Roc-A-Fella chain. You know?
This is Murphy from Word on the Street channel. After Dame Dash revealed that Drake made him an offer for his 1/3 ownership of Roc-A-Fella, we finally have some reaction coming straight from Jay-Z. Let's check this out. We got some alleged information that Jay-Z was amazed when he heard that Drake is interested in purchasing Dame Dash 1/3 ownership of Roc-A-Fella. They said Hav isn't bothered about that and thinks that's a strategy to get him to increase his initial $1.3 million offer. So we think that's gonna be epic to get Drake to make that move. Don't forget initially, when Dame Dash came up with the idea of selling it at $10 million, Jay's team responded. The copyright to Reasonable Doubt was scheduled to revert back to Jay-Z in 7 years regardless, but the lawyers have submitted paperwork ensuring that it happens. This limits the potential for income for the auction winner, who has to place a minimum bid of $1.2 million to participate in the sale. But it looks like Drake doesn't care about none of that, and he's willing to risk the $10 million just to pull up at Super Bowl wearing the Roc-A-Fella chain. Jay-Z knows that will not be a good business decision. That's why he wasn't bothered about it. He made Dame Dash an offer of $1.3 million, but he refused to sell to him because he thinks that should worth more than that. So currently, the 1/3 ownership that Dash possesses is only generating $100,000 per year, which means that will not even make up to $1 million in 7 years, unless the buyer is going to maximize the album by remaking and remixing it for more profits. Which I think that's what Drake had in mind in the first place. But we are watching to see the outcome at the end of the day. I will definitely keep y'all updated on this situation. Let me say this to Dame Dash, I think you're wasting time for this sale. Do it as soon as possible. The 7 years will turn to 6 years in few months, so the earlier the better. Take the best offer on your table right now and move on with your life. That's $1 million worth of game for you. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Let's go back to the Drake thing. He was trying to buy it?
Yeah, he made an offer, and I don't know if he's going to close, but I think it is interesting what's going on with the Super Bowl shit. And, you know, strategically, for me, I think the best way would be for him to show up to the Super Bowl with a Roc-A-Fella chain, you know, like a boss. So if he could close, if he wants to, you know, let's finish it up and let's do it. But if not, you know, it is what it is. A lot of people that are famous have hit me about buying it. And I know they want to, but I don't think they can afford it at the price. And I'm not disrespecting them. I'm not calling out no names. But there are definitely people that, you know, a lot of pranksters, stupid. But like if someone will go through all the problem and be like, let me show you a fake bank account and this, that, and the third. I would say, here's my lawyer will send him something. He don't even want to talk to him. Like, man, you tell him, send the paper, tell him. And then we press them and see if they're going to do it. They never do. You know, but it's just funny how many people really are hummer-stunting. You know, this is something that it's not about a profit thing. It's about art. You know, it doesn't make but $100,000 a year for me. But the symbolism, I guess, and what you can do and how to monetize it for those 7 years, you know, you can make a lot of money. But for those 7 years, and after that, you still own Roc-A-Fella Inc. It's just Reasonable Doubt's not there. But for those 7 years, you could run it up, have a lot of fun, you know? But just, if you really want to buy it, and if you don't have 10 million, or, you know, unless there's something creative you want to do, but other than that, just stop. You know what I mean? You just waste people's time. And it was funny at first, because I knew these things, and we set it up, tape it, all that shit. But when they playing. But you know, now shit is getting serious. So they pushed the auction back to 20th. And this is something else I'm going to teach people about this situation. I'm not going to get into it too much. But because the government came up So they want their money first. No. Child support always gets their money first. So the more my kids get, the better. I'm not mad at that. I want them to put more child support. I want them to eat. Then comes the government, and they want millions of dollars. And then comes the people that have the judgment right now. So they're third in line to get paid. But this guy...
You know, Roc-A-Fella Inc. is for sale. You know, I don't expect anyone, just an average person, to come by it, or a third of it, my third. I don't want to get sued again. I know for some reason nobody wants me to sell it, but I'm ready to just move on, do my thing. And, I had a lawsuit, I had a judgment, and I'm like, yo, that's 800 grand, go get it from over there. They're not paying me neither. So they went, did the work for me. So, pay that debt and I'll be able to sell it. Thought it all worked out for me. I'm sure there's a little twist they put on things. I don't know why. I do know why, but I don't know why. I don't know why about one thing, but I do know why about the other. He has a first right of refusal, so you're just some fucking bum-ass board meeting. They stay doing these board meetings, and all of a sudden he gets the first right of refusal. I don't really care. I don't care. Don't slow nothing down for me. I don't know how deep homie's pockets is. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious if he gonna match that. I put it off on the table. We'll see if he'll match it. But it was from, other people. What I do hate is when people hit me about it and be like, I'm gonna get it. And then they don't, that's happened a couple times. I think people should look at it as that I had hindsight at 18 or 19, I was about 20, in my 20s, to carve something out that I could make money from 30 years later. I had the foresight. I saw that in the future. As we all know, 1/3 of Roc-A-Fella Inc., which owns Reasonable Doubt, is for sale. And I've gotten a lot of calls, a lot of offers. I don't know if people are hummer stunting, or not. We'll see who shows up. But I definitely got some very healthy offers, and I appreciate those. And, obviously, if someone's trying to hate on the price or trying to devalue it, it would be because they want to buy it, like a first right of refusal. So if you do want to buy 1/3 of Roc-A-Fella Inc., you are going to have to bring some bread. And anything over 10 million, I'm going to sweeten the pot. You get an original Roc-A-Fella chain from off my neck. So, I say, because I was the only one that gave out Roc-A-Fella chains when Roc-A-Fella really existed. If I don't give you the chain, it's not a legit Roc-A-Fella chain. You get one of these, this is legit. This is the old school one from off my neck. Like how when I took one off my neck and gave one to Kanye, Cameron, all that. So, again, if you're going to call, please have the intention of spending some real money and actually completing the transaction. But if you come with the right amount of money, you're going to get a chain. Or, at least you'll have to battle with homeboy on the first right of refusal. How?